If I wanted to run a virtual wholesale real estate company from somewhere like the Caribbean and I was starting over from zero, this is exactly what I would do. Personally, I have been traveling the world for almost the past 2 years while running my virtual wholesale real estate company, and I absolutely love this lifestyle. I've gone to over 17 countries to be able to close deals while in all of them, and it's the best. And here's the cool thing, being able to travel like this, and if you don't want to travel, you don't have to, but being able to travel like this while wholesaling real estate is not that hard to do. And realistically, if you put your mind to it, you can build this system in the next 6 months. So if you have 90 seconds and you want to build a virtual wholesale real estate company that enables you to travel the world full time, stick around. Step number one, arguably the most important, is get your first deal closed. I know that sounds obvious, but way too many people give up before they get their first deal. When you are just starting, you need to determine what your budget is to get into this business. Can you spare $1,000? Can you spare $200? Do you have no money whatsoever to spare? Based on your budget, that's going to define how you go get your deals. For example, if you have $100, there's a company that we partner with that's on my bio where you can get 25 qualified off-market seller leads for $100. So right at the gate, you spend $100 to get 25 leads. Your goal is to follow up with every single one of them relentlessly and close one and turn that into $5,000, $7,000, $10,000, $15,000 wholesale deal. If your budget is zero, the method I would do only to get my very first check is go build up a very strong buyers list, which is free, and then go find other wholesalers in Facebook groups, Facebook Marketplace, and Craigslist and offer to JV on 10 to 20 of those per week until I got my first deal closed. Once I close my first deal, then I'm switching over to paid marketing. If you have $1,000 plus, you can go hire a virtual assistant. The company we use is also in my bio. Or you can go use someone like iSpeed2Lead, which is a pay-per-lead provider, which is also in my bio. And we personally use cold callers and iSpeed2Lead right now. Okay, so we just closed our first deal. That's amazing. Next step, reinvest back into more marketing, more leads, and get a consistent deal flow, and you're still wearing all the hats. The very first thing you want to outsource is going to be lead generation. Because if you are doing it the free way, you notice how much time it takes to go get leads yourself. So outsourcing lead generation could be something like hiring cold callers or doing the pay-per-lead model. Once you have a handful of deals closed and you've got some extra cash, you could then go hire an acquisition manager. Their job is going to be work the leads to get contracts signed, and then you are going to run dispositions. One of our most recent acquisition manager hires was actually one of our cold callers who was doing absolutely amazing. We talked to her, promoted her, and did a bunch of training with her on how to do acquisitions, and now she's crushing it. So you've officially just outsourced two huge parts of the company, which is lead generation and acquisition. Now the only hat you are wearing is dispositions, and you're also wearing transactional and coordination, making sure that the deals get to the closing table. As you continue to grow and scale, you could then look to hire another acquisition manager, or you could hire a disposition manager. The disposition manager's job is going to be to take the deals that the acquisition manager gets and sell them. Undoubtedly, with the right level of effort and the right amount of speed, you can build that system in the next